Happy Friday, third graders. All right, let's look at the work plan for today, and I can explain a little bit. So I'll get into our Seesaw here. I'll log in as my sample student. Once you're in as your sample student, you go to your inbox with the messages. In there, you will see the work plan for Friday 16th, and it says, here is the work plan for Friday. Please notice that it is asking you to get everything from the week wrapped up and turned in. The only new item I gave you was the daily check-in. At 1 o'clock, we'll play Pictionary on Zoom. Please join us. I'll be on at 11 o'clock to answer and help with any questions that you have. Please have everything to me by the end of the day on Friday. If for some reason you can't, please let me know what your plan is to get it turned in. And I've already had 2 people kind of say, hey, heads up, it's going to be there on Saturday morning, which is great. They let me know. Thanks for all your hard work, and please take a look at our poem project that you've been sending to me. It will be very cool when it's all put together. Don't forget to listen to the read aloud. There was a rumor that some really cool character was introduced in Chapter 4. Quick note, I'll talk about that in a second. I'll show you. Let's click on the work plan. Work plan, week 3, Friday. It's our first Friday that we've had. So for your daily check-in, you're going to play Would You Rather. And it's a little survey. You're going to go through about 5 questions, and you're going to answer which one would you rather do of the different options. Then it talks about the meet on Zoom with Mr. Eichhoff. Of course, 11 to 11:30 is office hours. Come and ask me questions that you have about the work. And at 1 o'clock is Pictionary. So come for that. We'll play some games. I'm an amazing drawer. Yeah, right. Okay. Just come and play. It'll be fun. Okay, then read aloud. There's now 4 chapters on there for you to look at. I don't know what I clicked on, but my iPad just went to something different. Okay, I'm going to go out of it and go back in. Sorry. All right. So there's 4 chapters in there to listen to, and like I said, there's some cool character introduced in Chapter 4. Now, the catch-up day. This is what's different than every other day. There's nothing new that's been added to your plate. So this Friday is going to be a big catch-up day. This is the first week where items are graded and put in the grade book. So the first 2 weeks really were practice. I didn't expect a whole lot besides let's figure out how to use all this stuff. So we did pretty well, and we practiced, and you knew how to, get logged in here and find everything. So week 3 was, okay, now we got to start getting some grades and making sure we're doing things right. That's why we did this stuff on Schoology as well. So this is now all the stuff that I'm getting, you're getting scores for, and they're going in your report card or your grade book, whatever you want to look at it. So for math, you have 2 different things, morning work 9.5, morning work 9.6. Both of those are in Schoology. You should see how you did on them almost right away. So you can always go back and check your math grades because you can see them in Schoology. Then language arts, Charge of the World poem. Okay, you would have started that on Monday, started working on it, and then we kind of ended up, you typed it for me, and you sent it to me so I could copy it and paste it into the cool little slideshow that we have going on. Okay, if you haven't sent that to me yet, get it typed in on either Schoology, either Seesaw or the Google Doc that I sent, and share it with me, and then I will get it in the project for you. Also, pretty easy one, just get 2 pictures for me. One is that nice picture of you, and the other one's of when you were little. And I add those into the poem project too that I have. Okay? You can see the poem project if you click on the Here is the project we've been making. And if you see something in there, or you don't see something in there under your name, that means, hey, you haven't sent it to me yet. Or you already sent it to me and I just haven't gotten to put it in there yet. It's still sitting in Seesaw waiting for me to copy and paste it in, okay? So that's one way you can check. Then the reading logs. Don't forget about the reading logs. It's giving me proof that you've been doing some reading and tells me a little bit about the stories. Kind of fill me in with what you're reading at home since we can't sit and talk about it at school ever. Okay. Then social studies. You had one big project this week with the Statue of Liberty. Some of you are very good Statue of Liberty drawers. And you have some cool looking pennies that have been turning colors. Keep sending that stuff to me. Don't forget about the Schoology assignment, that little quiz thing that you have to take in Schoology as well. Okay. Then finally, music and art. I don't know what you've been doing for music and art. That's not my class, obviously, but make sure you check that you've done everything for them. And then Mr. Lifford did send out emails on Thursday to people that didn't have some stuff completed. So make sure you get into FIAD and finish that stuff too. And of course, Miss Deerling's information is just down below. I'll give you a class from Miss Deerling, her normal stop-in each month. I'll give that to you next week that you can look at. Okay, questions, let me know.